So here's the thing, every single bit of progress you make in your life, it gets that much harder to make more progress. It's like climbing up a mountain. Gravity exerts a stronger pull every step you take. Success is the same way. Now there is a little bit of a hack that you can find, that you can develop to make this easier. And that's what I want to talk about today. This idea of regression to the mean. So this is the idea of what is your typical life? The things that you do, say, think, feel, etc. We all have an average, right? Sometimes it spikes, sometimes it's high, sometimes it's low, but we usually return to our baseline. And our habits around finances and nutrition and health and happiness and relationships, you can see this in every single aspect of your life. There's always an average, there's always a mean. And you're constantly returning to that the more that you go through time, right? Time just regresses to the mean. The hack here though, if you want to get something you don't have, if you want better results, if you want a better life, more money, more finances, more relationship, better everything, whatever, you have to become addicted. Like you have to make it a part of your personality to strive for betterment. And by doing so, when you really, really become addicted to personal development and challenging yourself and trying to kill bad beliefs, evolve ones, trying to make your body stronger, trying to improve your routine, and when you make that a core foundation of your life, well, you'll continually raise your mean. I could end the video there, just that. Those that are successful in life, in almost any domain, maybe it's money, maybe it's relationships, whatever, they have a growth mindset and they are focused on building that growth. Those that stay in the same place their whole life have a fixed mindset and they tend to make statements about I'm just this way or this is that, or they play the victim or they complain or they gripe and they otherwise remove their agency from doing anything about it. And thus they stay in the same place their whole life. You've probably heard the quote, what got you here won't get you there. I mean, that quote is just, it's so powerful, so profound, and so true. And at the same time, so hard to overcome if you don't really, really focus on it. If you don't want to stay in the same place your whole life, I mean, every year that goes by that you have the same habits, the same thoughts, the same things, the same friends, whatever, is more likely you're going to stay the same and becomes harder. There becomes more inertia and gravity that fights against you to changing anything. And this is why you see people that when they hit 25, 30, they just end up staying around that their whole life. And that's fine. Like, all of us need to have our different values and priorities. You could be great in one area. Maybe you're happy and fulfilled, but you don't care about money or whatever. Like this isn't just a money or success equation. That's not what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about finding exceptional results in different areas of your life and not just having that quiet life of desperation, as Thoreau said. And a lot of people do have quiet lives of desperation where they don't know who they are. They don't know what they want. They don't know what they're trying to achieve. And they otherwise feel discontent. They feel afraid. Think about now. They're afraid. They feel like they don't have control. They don't know where they're going. They don't know what they want. They don't have any agency. That's not a place I want to be. If you're watching this, you probably don't either. You have to raise your mean. You have to raise your average. And that's why habits and productivity and mindset and all these big, broad ideas can translate to that. And then when it becomes part of who you are, becomes part of what you do, at first it'll be really hard. It'll be like pushing up a boulder, but then maybe you get a little bit of momentum and you start moving and then you eventually get to the top. And then finally, after enough time, you hit a tipping point and your results and the things you've done and the investments you've made in yourself and your finances and your relationships, whatever, will eventually start going down and picking up speed and just become easy and natural. It's that climb up the mountain that most people give up on. They might start one day, go for a week, push that boulder up, then it falls back down. Okay? I'll do the same thing again. I'll start, I'll get motivated. Maybe it's every year I do this. 2 months I put in. I push that boulder up for 2 months and then bam, life sets in. I regress to my mean. I'm back to where I was. And you see people literally do this every year for years on end. So find a way to become dedicated, obsessed, whatever you need to label it as, your personal development. It's what I found is the best way to improve your mean. The more you understand about yourself, the better you are at the things that you're doing and leveling up and being aware of things and trying to tweak and optimize and grow, the better results you're going to get. It's literally, it should be the epicenter for everything. And a lot of it comes down to how you think. And that's why I do a lot of my content now on mindset and all the ideas around mindset, because every single thing in your life is a result of how you think. You either think in a way that's productive, you think in a way that's maybe neutral, not moving you anywhere, or you think in a way that's negative, that's regressing you. And actually, we have a lot of people thinking in the latter, and it's really ruining their lives, and they probably have no idea it's doing that. And social media exacerbates that. That's it for today. I'll see you in the next one. Hey guys, before you leave, Colin here. I want you to go over to colin.coach and get the Friday AM5 newsletter. You can get all the shows that I do every week, as well as some other content related to health and wellness and just big ideas that are going to stand the test of time. So go to colin.coach, hop on that newsletter and get every Friday, and I hope you enjoy it.